Hello and welcome to the Kirby in the Forgotten Land demo No Jump Challenge. My name is Everything ABC and I'll be commentating on this playthrough. So first of all, what is banned in this challenge? I'm not allowed to do Kirby's normal jump or hover ability. Any attack that uses the jump button will be allowed. Kirby's main way of vertical movement is the newly introduced roll mechanic. By guarding, then pushing a control stick in a direction, Kirby can perform a roll. There are two different heights of a roll, one that gets Kirby slightly off the ground and another that almost gets as high as a normal jump. More on rolls later. Now it's time for the hover tutorial, which is easily the hardest part of this run. To clear this, I use an upward slash from the sword ability. Normally the upward slash doesn't get Kirby high enough to clear the ledge, but by sliding off a nearby barrel, Kirby can barely make it onto this sign, and then roll from the ledge. From there, Kirby just needs to do one more upward slash to clear the hover tutorial. For the sake of keeping things interesting, I will no longer use the sword's upward slash ability, nor any other attacks that uses the jump button. As of right now, there isn't any way to clear the hover tutorial without using the upward slash, at least any way that I could find. For even more of a challenge, I'll be 100% completing the demo, which only means finishing all the missions and getting the new adventure code. There aren't any missions in the first level, so I can just walk past everything. Here I become Kirby. Jumping with the car will also be banned for this challenge, but thankfully there isn't any section that requires a car jump, so I can just drive by everything. I do have to leave the car here, but thankfully the rest of the level is quite simple. The last part of the stage is just an enemy gauntlet. I try to clear as fast as possible, though I'm no speedrunner. Last thing to do is free Elfalin and roll into the Warp Star. I think it's time to explain how rolling works in this game. Normally Kirby will do a small hop to initiate the roll, but if Kirby is next to a ledge, Kirby will actually do a large hop to initiate the roll, so Kirby can clear the ledge. This only works if the ledge is actually clearable. Because rolling doesn't use the jump button, I'll allow it for the run. I grab Cutter here as I'll need one of its attacks later in the level. For now, I just open the tulips for the tulip mission. For a moment, I actually forgot I was doing 100%, so I go back for the vending machine to break the storage wall. I don't go into the storage unit because it's actually impossible to reach the top of the storage unit without jumping, at least from my testing. Thankfully there's nothing up there that is needed for the missions. Now time for the best mouthful item in the demo, the cone. The cone has a downward thrust attack that doesn't use the jump button. The downward thrust brings Cone B into the air, so it's basically a free jump. I activate the geyser here for the mission, although the capsule that is found in those crates is not necessary for 100%, so I just discard the cone. Here we are at another enemy ambush. It's pretty clear that the ambush doesn't require jumping. We probably cleared it without jumping casually. Cutter makes quick work of the wild edge. The only thing needed to free the Waddle Dee is a little roll. Okay, now it's time for the weirdest part of the run. The second Waddle Dee is pretty high up, and the game doesn't treat this weird platform thing as a ledge, so Kirby can't initiate a high roll. Or can he? For some strange reason, Kirby actually can initiate a high roll, but only in an extremely precise spot. And I have no idea why this works. But it's possible, and that's all that matters. It takes me quite a few attempts to get up here. Just goes to show how precise this really is. There we go. Like I said, no idea why that happens, but it's something I found while testing and it makes it possible. Up next is to retrieve the cone and free the third Waddle Dee. This is why I grabbed Cutter earlier. I can't actually climb all the way up to the roof of this building, but I actually don't have to if I do a little leap of faith and cut the vine with Cutter. Once again, Cone B can use his downwards thrust attack and basically clear the rest of the level. I feel it's a little cheap, but I'm not sure if it's possible to beat without the cone. Most jumps seem clearable with a high roll, but I haven't fully tested it. And with that, the tulip mission is completed. Because I have some extra health, I just tank some hits to save some time. For 100%, I don't need to pick up any trophies. I'm not actually sure if they do anything in the demo. And that's the second level finished. You can see that I achieved all the missions without jumping, nor using attacks that use the jump button itself. On to the last stage. There aren't any missions to clear, so all I need to do is focus on the boss. The platforming in the last level is practically non-existent, so banning jumps doesn't change much. Here I grab the bomb ability for long range attacks. Do not grab the ice ability, as it actually prevents Kirby from doing rolls. I learned that the hard way by being softlocked at this area. To pass some time, I'm showing off Kirby's taunts. Yeah, if you press the D-pad, Kirby will do some cute poses. Very nice touch, I guess. Now time for the boss. Unfortunately, I did play a little sloppy, but what can I do? The boss is basically just button spamming, so I just turned my brain off and started chucking bombs like there's no tomorrow. Here I showed that rolling actually does something. It slows down the fight so you could actually spam more bombs quicker. Boss is almost finished, just needs a few more hits. And with that, the boss is finished. The demo is cleared and the no jump button challenge is beaten. And just for the sake of completion, here's the new adventure code to prove that I also achieved 100%. I'm planning on doing the full game when it comes out, so stay tuned for that one. As a bonus, here's what happens if we say that an upward thrust is a jump. Just one jump button press is needed to get past the hover tutorial. And if we also ban hovers, then the hover tutorial can be cleared in 2 jumps as shown. That's all. Thanks for watching.